Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's JPA here. In today's video I'm going to be discussing Rangers Champions League qualifier against Panathinaikos. I'll give my thoughts on the game and I'll also give you my prediction for the game as well. I'll also give my thoughts for the coming season ahead, and we'll just get straight into this video, guys. So Rangers back in action, in competitive action for the first time this season, and it'll be Russell Martin's first game. It's going to be an interesting one, let's just put it that way. 8:15 kick-off tomorrow night, which is Tuesday night. Ibrox, it'll be available on Rangers TV, and you'll also get it on Premier Sports 1, I believe, as well. I'll probably watch it on Rangers TV if I can, just for the commentary aspect of it. So I'll quickly have a look at Panathinaikos and their friendly results over pre-season. Have a look at how they're kind of stacking up. They had a 3-0 win at home against Metlis 1925, team for Ukraine. I don't know a lot about that team. 3-0, fairly routine win. They then had a home game against Schalke, drew 0-0. A reasonable result against a very good German side, I would say. They went to Braga away, lost 2-1. Obviously we know all about Braga from playing them in the Europa League for a couple of years. Tough side, so I wouldn't look too much on that defeat. And then they rounded it up with a 3-1 win against Belgian side Westerlo. They lined up 4-3-3 in that game. I'm not 100% sure if that's something that they do a lot. I haven't seen a lot of Panathinaikos over the last few years, but I know from just history that these Greek sides are very well organised. Yeah, the atmosphere is very hostile and it's just a difficult place to go. Obviously the heat will be a factor as well. This first game is at Ibrox, obviously, so we need to take a good lead into that. So having said that, how are Rangers shaping up this pre-season? Absolutely no idea, and I'll tell you why I have no idea. I'm really annoyed about this, by the way. We've played Club Brugge a couple of weeks ago, 2-0 down, came back to draw 2-2. It was a really good result. But that's all we've seen of Rangers in this pre-season. They've played one pre-season game, okay. They've played games behind closed doors. They've played the likes of Hamilton, TNS, I believe, in Wales. Really no idea how they've got on. I'm quite annoyed by the lack of friendlies that we've played. Yes, it's all about fitness, getting minutes into the legs and stuff, but we as fans want to watch these games. We want to see the new players. We want to see what they're all about. We want to see how we're shaping up for this game, and we've got absolutely no idea. I'm sure Russell Martin does, great, but as fans we've pretty much been kept in the dark, and it's really annoyed me, to be honest with you. Yes, we've got a friendly coming up against Middlesbrough, but that's after we play Panathinaikos, so we've no idea how we're playing actually. All I know is Danilo's playing pretty well. Dowell is actually surprisingly playing well recently in the friendlies, but that's all I'm really led to play. I don't really know, to be honest with you. We did pick up one injury, which is disappointing. Tello Asgard is out. I think he took a knock against Dunfermline, I believe it was, in that behind closed doors game. But yeah, it's really frustrating for me as a fan. I don't know how you guys feel about how pre-season's gone, or how you haven't really seen it. For me it's annoying, and I just wanted to get that out there. So yeah, as I say, haven't really got a clue of how we're playing, so it's very difficult to make a prediction for this game. I'm hoping that we come at the traps and really start well. I'm hoping a couple of new players are actually bedded in and start to play well. My worry is, although you didn't look at performances and results of friendlies, we haven't really set the heather alight. We haven't really put a team to the sword, scored 5-6 goals in a game, or because we're playing, no disrespect to them, but teams like Hamilton, Dunfermline, Barnsley, TNS, we should really be beating them in a pre-season friendly, fairly straightforward. As I say, you didn't want to go too much into friendly games because it is about just minutes in the legs, but I'm not entirely convinced. I've got my worries about how we are going to defend. I'll go into maybe more detail later on in the video, but after I give my prediction. But yeah, I'm slightly worried about this game. I'm not going to lie about it. So prediction time now. As I've kind of said over the piece of the video, I'm not entirely convinced of how we are or where we are at this stage of the season, or pre-season rather. I think it'll be a difficult game. We're kind of in the middle here. I'm going to go Rangers 1, Panathinaikos 1. Goal scorer for me, I'm going to go Danilo. I'm going to stick by him because he's had such a decent pre-season. Going to go for him. You might think it's negative to go for a draw when we're at home. I just haven't seen enough of this team to decide whether we're going to win or not, to be honest with you. So I'll give you my honest prediction. Season's going to go. Again, I didn't want to be too negative, but I have to say how I feel. And for me, I'm not convinced so far at all. I think, and I've said this from the beginning, Russell Martin for me was the wrong appointment. What I do believe is, and I might be wrong here, so please shoot me down in the comments if you think I'm wrong here, but I think because these owners have had previous success with Leeds in the Championship, I think they've looked at Scottish football, they've looked at us and they've thought they're no better than an English Championship team. And I think that's why we've bought so many players from the English Championship. I don't think, I wasn't expecting to go on and sign Mbappe and Haaland and etc. With the money that we've got. And I didn't expect to go and spend billions and millions of pounds this summer, but I did expect a little bit more from the players we've signed. I'm not writing them off. We'll probably get a couple of gems out there. Obviously, like say Aribo, Glenn Kamara, and that came from smaller clubs that we didn't really expect much from them, and they performed really well up here. Obviously, Kamara had already played for Dundee at that time, but you get my point. Yeah, I think that's what the owners have done. I might be completely wrong, but I think they've just looked at Scottish football and went, no better than Championship, and that's the kind of players we're looking to purchase. Yeah, I hope I'm wrong. Please tell me what your thoughts are on that. Video done, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Before I go, if you're wondering what top this is actually my hometown. Oh, move my fingers out of the way there. My hometown, Hawick Royal Albert. I'm going to make a conscious effort this season to go and try and see them. It is a 140 mile round trip for me to go down there, but hopefully if they're playing up at Livingston or whatever, or Bathgate or whoever they're playing, I can maybe get to a couple of away games at least, but I will try and get down to a couple of home games as well. Obviously I still support Rangers, I love Rangers, but I do want to make a conscious effort to go and see my local team where I grew up. So yeah, that's the top. That's video done. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.